Regardless of whether it's a mistake or not, we're getting into map number 2. This is Lotus's map pick. We're going to Mirage. See you in the server. So after a rough map number 1, Lotus now look to recover here on their own map pick of Mirage. Going to be a difficult game, that is for sure. Pushing on up mid. Denied just flattens 2. And already looking like Straight2Killin are going to be living up to their name once again. Lotus do try to make it out onto the B-bomb site. Denied looking for the ace. Already 4 kills to his name. Does he get the 5th? It's just Zazu left. His teammates are trying to give him the space for it. 2 versus 1 here. Denied. 1 bullet left in the clip. Has to go for the reload. He's trying to take space. Push on up towards Zazu. Good damage to start this one off. She runs out of ammo. Oh, but it's Beaky to claim the final kill. No ace for Denied. Scumbag Beaky, am I right? Stole the ace from Denied. 435 damage for Mr. 4K on pistol. And gets it stolen by someone doing about 50. Unlucky. Well, no bomb plant for Lotus. They're going to go for the full save. And actually a fun little run boost for Tokies. Denied playing from Cat. But it's Vulcan to pick up 2. Full house with Denied. 3 and 2, and 2 rounds for Straight2Killin. Gun round now is where Lotus is going to have to recover to try and get a little bit of a better game, but Denied is just looking bloodthirsty as all get out. Just charges through mid, but Toki's able to get revenge to the tune of 2. Well, that's huge. Maybe give Straight2Killin something else to think about. 3 versus 4 now. Lotus looking for the B-bomb site once again. They might go for underpass, though. Styx is already set up here. A quick round for round number 3. It does look like it is going to be ending on the B-bomb site, and only 1 rifle left in the hands of Straight2Killin. Might come back to bite them. Denied getting so aggressive early on. Ooh, the mollies start to fly out of apartments. Oh my gosh, the positioning for Starfade. Doesn't play from behind Van, plays in front, but it's not going to matter. Vulcan picks up 2 and leaves it up to Bright in the 1 versus 1. Bomb going to be planted here for Styx. Oh, this is going to be a difficult one. She has no indication of where Bright is going to be coming from. Oh, the timing. Just barely looks past him, but Styx able to nail that final kill, and Lotus on the board earlier this time. Gosh, Bright, he just looked right past her. Well, that's going to leave... So, Straight2Killin now doing something they haven't done in the previous game, which is actually buy an AWP. That's going to fall into the hands of Vulcan. Denied once again. He's just charging, blowing it down mid. I think this is like the 3rd round in a row he's done this. Ooh, good catch for Tokies, though. Bright caught on Cat, however, Denied behind him. They're not expecting 2, and that's going to come back to bite Lotus. They drop the bomb, and now that's in control of Denied as well. He doesn't even have to move. He can just wait and see what the rest of Lotus do as Vulcan going to appear with the AWP to the tune of 1. Ooh. They try to make it pass. Cyclone deletes one. Good answer from Styx, but it's a 1 versus 3 on 14 HP. Starfade coming in from long. And Straight2Killin secure a third. All right, who wins the major? Probably, I want Furia to win, but I feel like there's opportunities for lots of teams to win this one. I think they could go a lot of different ways. I'll show you what my pick'ems were after this, even though I'm sure no one actually cares what my pick'ems are. You'd bet on STK? S2K? Well, we shall have to see. Open window, and it's just Glocks for Lotus. So, oh, Vulcan trying to get out early. Throwing some supportive utility for the A players. It's mostly just, again, Glocks for the Lotus side, so should be a pretty farming round for Straight2Killin as Lotus make their way toward B once again. Oh, come on in, Coob. Oh, Op about to catch one on Cat. Denied with the kill on the Cyclone. Op spotted, so Alice heads over toward the B site, but gets peppered from multiple directions, and Straight2Killin continue to extend their lead. Well, full buy. And it doesn't feel as unwinnable as Ancient did. Only 3 rounds behind this time. Lotus looking to recover from their wounds on the previous one. Bright with the anti-flash does get caught out. That is going to leave us with a favorable position for Lotus. Quickly rectified by Beaky, but the smoke's off for Jungle. Going to give him play, nowhere to play. Oh, the shots through the smoke, and Vulcan deletes Zazu as well. Another one, headshot on Alice, leaves Toki's all alone. 1 versus 4. She is on full HP. She does have a good spot to watch the bomb from. But numbers are not her friend right now. I love that we can just see the x-rays of the Straight2Killin players just jiggling around. Those get the drop on Vulcan, but Beaky will trade it right back for a 3rd kill on the round, and Straight2Killin secure a 5th round. Yes, denied is 214 ADR in 6 rounds. That's... I mean, those are some rough numbers for Lotus. They've gotten a couple of bomb plants, but it's just not enough to recover from the... it's not even a tactical thing, right? It just... Straight2Killin isn't doing anything too crazy. They are just shooting better, and it can be tough to play from that far behind, but it's happened before. It's just... difficult situation. Vulcan's up. First deletion of the round. USP comes out to clean up Styx. And it's just Zazu left standing, who will be flattened as well. 6-1. It's just... This is going to be a 0-3 for Lotus on the group stage of Dust2 Eagle Masters Series number 5. Now, full buy, and the window smoke hits, so Lotus going to have themselves a good opportunity to get some mid-pressure going. They do have to deal with denied on the cat, though, who's already been having a very impactful game for himself. 16 and 2. That's just... Those are some ridiculous stats, no matter how you slice it. Oh, however, the mid players do manage to handle him. A couple of kills to open things up for Lotus, but Bright, playing from Underbalk, will recover. Now they know where he is, though. 3 players looking at the A-bomb site, and he's the only one there. He gets gunned down. Toki's with a second. A third, actually, on the round. We'll leave it up to the op of Vulcan. The nade, oh, catches him, and the smoke in his way. Cyclone will convert that. 6-2. Well, that could be the beginning of some momentum for Lotus. Looking at Underpass once again. Denied. Playing on Cat. Oh, they catch Starfade and Bright, but again, you still have to make it past Denied. 2 for 2 trades early on. But the damage does force him back, so Lotus will take this space for themselves. They leave Toki's as a flag to secure it. Oh, you gotta hear Vulcan running around here. Straight2Killin falling back to play some very defensive positions, and it might be what they need to do. Vulcan caught, but denied with the trade. That is still the op going down for Straight2Killin. Cyclone and Alice now gonna discover an empty A-bomb site. Straight2Killin seem to be pretty sure this is gonna be a B hit, though. So they'll have to retake fully. It's gonna surrender the AWP as well. We could go for a double op setup on the T side of Mirage. Yeah, they're very sure this is going toward the B-bomb site, so this bomb plant gonna leave them a little bamboozled. They will noisily retake through A with no utility, so this is gonna be a very rough one, but 2 guns better than 1. Beaky Wow gonna claim the kill. Now it's gonna be Alice's op. Erases, denied, and the double kill to Beaky Wow as Lotus, a third here on Mirage. Starting to pick up steam. 2 rounds in a row. Can very quickly become 3. One more round, they'll break the bank from Straight2Killin, and they'll have themselves a few rounds in the driver's seat. Well, denied again, just running it down mid. Every single round he's doing it. Well, he's finally getting punished for it. Toki's gonna rip his head through. I should hopefully send a message to the rest of Straight2Killin. While they've had some good rounds already, they can't just continue to underestimate Lotus round after round and win off the back of that. Player advantage for Lotus. Looking at this B-bomb site, waiting for the smoke to fade. I will say Beaky could have purchased an AWP, but it looks like Straight2Killin have gone back to the 5 rifles ways that won them so many rounds on Ancient. As the utility starts to fly out of apartments, Beaky just waiting in market. Oh, and from Cat as well. Kills raining in from all over this side of the map. Bright, flatten Cyclone. Vulcan runs out of ammo, so it's a 1 versus 2 for Bright. We'll see just how Bright. First kill is good. Alice looking for the flicks on the AWP. 1 bullet left in the chamber. She's going to have to go for a reload or a different weapon. She knows he's sitting behind the empty pillar. In this 1 versus 1, making a lot of noise. Round timer starting to get real low. Both players playing a mental battle, and it's Alice to succeed in the end. Finally secures the kill on the Bright. There's enough money for a decent buy on the side of Straight2Killin. I think we've seen on Ancient, they're more than happy to just put these SMGs to work, and Beaky now picking up that op. So that's been through a few different hands on this Straight2Killin team. Oh my gosh. Is he going to get something from this? Just pushing all the way up to ramp. Waiting for Lotus. Flash on over. Secures the kill. Recovers the Galil. And the disengage. A nice trophy for himself. Meanwhile, from the backside, Denied has pushed down mid once again. And is playing in T-spawn, because why wouldn't you do that? When you have an MP9, you might as well push. Good kill for Starfade, and Vulcan on the AWP as well. Leaves it all up to Cyclone, who's might hit this one like a tornado. 1 versus 2 down to 1 versus 1. Nade flies on in and dunks Denied right out of the server. As Lotus bring this one back. They're looking to show us that maybe that first game was a bit of a warm-up game. They've still got some fight left in them. Guess Lotus has thorns. If they can make it a 5-5, I feel like there's definitely something to be said here for map number 3. And keep in mind, this was Straight2Killin on 6 fairly early out of the gate. This is a huge comeback out of Lotus. Going for the V-bomb site once again. They've recognized that there's not a whole lot here for Straight2Killin, but they do have Denied on Cat, and Starfade's Famas able to activate as well. Look at him go. Runs out of ammo, though. Alice able to turn things around as we fall to the 2 versus 2. Ooh, Cyclone spots the player by bench. Not able to get the kill. Ooh, right? Does get caught. And it's just Beaky left over. 1 versus 1. Looking to be Cyclone's AK versus a MP9. It's got to feel good, but it's to throw it away rather than go for the reload. Beaky on 31 HP. Could still have this. The headshot locked in, and Straight2Killin will close this one out 7-5. Look at the rounds, though. Like, again, you get to 6-1, and you think, oh, this one's another monster side for Straight2Killin, but Lotus showing us they've still got some fight. Lotus showing us they're still here. They're not going to give up so soon. That's really great to see. Well, I mean, but the pistols, though, go in the way of Straight2Killin. That's a good start, but a good response out of Zazu leaves Lotus on the advantage here. 4 versus 3, but Straight2Killin with the space. A-bomb site belongs to them, and they want more. They are bloodthirsty. They are going to fight these USPs on the shores, and Alice with 2. Zazu cleans this one up. 6-7. Can't imagine what those numbers would mean. But it is only 1 round away. Sorry, I'm way too old to be making 6-7 jokes. I'm way too old for that. I don't know what I'm doing here. Straight2Killin. Gonna force half buy, confused force buy. Vulcan with the full investment, but the rest of the team just on pistols and no armor. Well, Mac 10 charging in early with a flash support from Beaky does succeed for one. However, response from Cyclone might just leave them upset with that result, but the bait has been taken and Starfade will get the bomb planted on A. Beakiness just now trying to hold the Lotus team back from the A-bomb site, but it looks like that one's fallen, and this 1 versus 4 for Beaky is just going to result in the defuse. All right, full buy now. Straight2Killin denied form in the tip of the spear. He's already been charging in for this Mirage game. Starfade to open things up. Good trade out of Cyclone, but it's not going to be enough to hold off the site as these Straight2Killin players just going to stampede on into the spawn. Alice responds for 2, but it's not enough. Vulcan will finalize. Good trades bring us to a 1 versus 1. Straight2Killin just headed into the meat grinder. Cyclone now not going for the ninja defuse, trying to make a kill on the outside of the smoke, but it's not going to work as Beaky flattens her. And it is 8-7 now. Straight2Killin now with a first round on their T side. Now, timeout for Lotus, which means I can be like, hey, there's a timeout. I think this is like the first time it's not the first timeout, but there have been I compare during timeouts. How's it going, chat? How's everybody doing? I hope everyone's having a good night. I know it's Monday, but hey, at least the holidays are soon, right? December is always interesting. End of the season. We're all waiting for the major to start up again on Thursday. Anyway, round's about to start. I will see you after the game. Ooh, AWP for Alice, but the first jiggle baits out the shot. Just charging up connector, Bright deleted, and Alice able to disengage once again. So this connector push feeling somewhat successful out of Straight2Killin. They did lose a player, but they might gain one off the back side of things. Alice goes for the shots onto the player sneaking through window, but nobody's home. So we'll fall to Starfade down to that 4 versus 4, and everybody's kind of changed positions. The CTs are down ramp, and the Ts are on the A-bomb site. Straight2Killin should have this bomb plant pretty well locked in. Enough smokes to make sure that Lotus can't really respond to it. So they do get the plant. MP9s, though, always good for 1 at least. Tokis tries to recover the AWP, will fall as a result. 3 versus 3. Every round has come down to the wire for these Straight2Killin T sides. A thing that might just change right here. 2 kills per denied. Good response out of Zazu, but she's going to think better of trying to retake this site. No kit, so Straight2Killin will take a 2-round advantage.
Terrorists win.
All right. That's going to leave Zazu now the lone survivor and the lone weapon for Lotus. Everything else on secondaries, however, trades. Using your teammate as bait, unfortunately baited out by the rifle, means it is just pistols versus the onslaught that Straight2Killin will be bringing to this A-bomb site, and slay they will. Toki's the last player standing, 1 versus 4. Deagle in hand does secure Vulcan. Headshots him right off the map. But not a lot of HP left. Starfade headshot for good measure, and double digits locked down for Straight2Killin. Now this is going to be about it for Lotus. If they can't recover it here, then this game might just be over off the back of that. Good start to things. Sticks from stairs. Able to delete Starfade. And Cyclone as well. Chiming into the A-bomb site. Good damage onto the rest of Straight2Killin as well. Lotus might just have found the formula. They've stopped the forward progress of Straight2Killin. Jungle smoked off, but still leaves stairs open. Oh, there's the Molotov for it. Push Cyclone away. Tick reveals her. Meanwhile, though, shots through the smoke lined up well. Denied has been denied. And a kill for Alice might have us play this one onward. Beaky in the 1 versus 4 first 3. 2 kills already. Plenty of time remaining. Could even rotate off the A-bomb site, but he wants to take these fights. The next fight can be taken to Alice as Cyclone trying to jump over step, spots the head. Just jiggling it back and forth. Trying to get the correct angles, but 35 seconds has burned off just a little bit too much time. Cyclone will send him to the afterlife and send him to the next round. 8-10, Lotus really scraping, grinding to bring this one back. Straight2Killin looking pretty darn comfortable here in map number 2 still. Alright, smoke blooms in window. The first AWP shot hits nothing but air. Oh, Vulcan just going to fly in with the MAC-10 here. There's only 1 player on the B-bomb site. They do have Cyclone sitting on Cat. Toki's has had her hands full on the B-bomb site. Molly to send Cyclone back and take more space in mid. Oh, there's the first shots. It's denied. The player that was so strong in the first half is not really slowed down too terribly much. However, Lotus able to rein this one in. Oh my goodness. MAC-10 flies over the head of Toki's. Cyclone will recover that. So it's a 1 versus 3 now for Beaky. Wow. Has the bomb in his possession in 50 seconds for this round. Lotus sneaking back into full defensive mode, and Beaky in through connector just right into the crosshairs of Sticks, who will flatten him for 9-10. Lotus now 1 round away, and they'll finally get a round once again where they get to take full control. There's not going to be a whole lot of money in the economy of Straight2Killin. Oh, it's just going to be a quick gallop onto the A-bomb site. Zazu getting prepared under Belk. Good first kill. Mows down 2. Denied responds, but now Styx has arrived with that AK. and is looking to clean this round up quite decisively as Cyclone finalizes this 10th round. Light on utility. Straight2Killin just forcing in. Feels like a very risky idea to try to force this one up, but Toki's trying to sneak up through kitchen, getting caught. Oh, that might be the opening that Straight2Killin are looking for, or would be if Alice was not on cat. Response out of the push through mid. Once again, Straight2Killin W key down mid. And they catch that cat player. Zazu now on the 1 versus 2. Bomb hasn't been recovered by Straight2Killin. It's over by Van, where Denied can get it, but he's on 8 HP. Does finally recover it. Molly over to keep Zazu back in market. 1 versus 2. Ooh, mows down Bright, but the response from Denied. Straight2Killin secure the 11th round. It's an expensive 11th round, though. And they don't have a whole lot of money to spare. $26 and $15. Denied making a statement on this game. Is he going to make it to 30? I feel like he's doing the thing where he got a lot of kills early on and he's starting to overheat. Could be wrong. Vulcan, good kill on the A-bomb site. No rotate forced back over. Straight2Killin through underpass. So it's going to be... It's a mid crunch here for Lotus, but the scrum goes the way of Straight2Killin. 3 for 2, leaving Alice alone. 1 on 3. Oh, can't quite connect on the AWP. Vulcan to bring us to 12, and it does look like Straight2Killin are done messing around. 12 to 10. Lotus very nearly completing the comeback. Not a whole lot of weaponry on the Lotus side. 3 MP9s and a couple of Deagles. We've seen those Deagles rip the heads off, though. Straight2Killin are playing this fast and loose. There's always a possibility that Lotus pull around out of nowhere. Would be the magic of NA Counter-Strike for that to happen. Everybody just waiting for the smoke to fade. The whole squad in connector. Oh no, Alice caught just a few too many bullets through the wood. Good damage onto Zazu as well. There's a lot of pressure on this A-bomb site to crunch on in. Sticks with 2, but Denied and Beaky respond. And Straight2Killin now 1 kill away from moving on. Oh, Zazu just strafes out into the open and will be leveled. 13 to 10. Straight2Killin finish the job 2-0. And that is round number, I think this is round number 3 because it's 3-0. Yeah, round number 3.